You think your little bird circus makes you special? You're just trash with bird said.
You ever have something in your life that's so peaceful, so harmless, and somehow someone still decides to make it their mission to destroy it? Yeah, that was me, and my bird feeders. See, every morning used to start the same way. Not with chaos, not with stress, but with birdsong. Cardinals, sparrows, finches, even the occasional blue jay. They all visited my yard. It was my escape, my little sanctuary in a neighborhood where everyone else cared about lawns, fences, and whose grass was half an inch too tall. I wasn't bothering anyone. My yard was spotless, my feeders were clean, the birds were happy. And then came Sanitation Sandra. Now, Sandra is the HOA president, and if Karen had a final evolution stage, it would be her. Pearls, clipboard, a walking rule book, and a smile that said, "I'm only here to help," but eyes that screamed, "I live to ruin your day." One afternoon, she marched into my yard. Not knocked, not called, marched. She pointed her manicured finger at my bird feeders like they had insulted her bloodline. These are vermin attractants. HOA Regulation 12.4. No resident shall maintain property features that encourage pests. Pests? Lady, these are chickadees, not raccoons and ski masks. I calmly explained, I keep them clean. No mess. These birds don't bother anyone. She didn't care. Her eyes narrowed like she was staring at a war crime. Either remove them voluntarily or the HOA will proceed with penalties. And just like that, my peaceful mornings became ground zero for HOA warfare. Welcome to Honorbound Tales, and make sure you like and subscribe for your top-notch HOA drama. The next week, I got my first fine. $75 for unauthorized wildlife attractants. Cute wording, almost poetic, in a stupid kind of way. Then came the notes. Taped to my door, stuck in my mailbox, shoved under my welcome mat. Seed debris observed. Potential rodent habitat. Immediate compliance required. But here's the kicker. I cleaned every day. I swept, I scrubbed, I bagged every stray seed. There were no rodents, no mess, unless you count the ones standing on my lawn with a clipboard. Then one morning, I woke up to chaos. Bird feeders tipped, seed everywhere. A crime scene, feather edition. And taped to my door, final warning, mess must be cleaned immediately. Something didn't sit right. These feeders didn't just fall. This was sabotage. So I checked my security camera, and there she was, Sandra, at 6:13 a.m., tiptoeing across my yard like a raccoon in pearls, grabbing the feeders, dumping them, and leaving like nothing happened. She wasn't policing the rules, she was manufacturing the crime. My peaceful sanctuary, she turned it into her personal battleground. And that's when something in me snapped. Not in anger, in clarity. She wanted a war? She had no idea who she was dealing with. People think nature lovers are soft, but I spend my weekends peacefully watching birds, not because I'm weak, but because I enjoy things that don't scream at me. I am calm. I am patient, and when I strike smart. So, I made a plan. Step 1, build biodegradable birdseed bombs. No chemicals, no harm, just a whole lot of mess. Step 2, strategically place seed pods in her hedges the night before her weekly tea party. Because Karen doesn't just run an HOA, she runs a weekly judgment club. Step 3, acquire one leaf blower capable of launching a seed apocalypse. Step 4, wait. And oh, did I wait. All while keeping my yard spotless, all while pretending nothing was wrong, all while smiling back when she gave me her fake neighborly wave. Inside, I was laughing because she had no idea I was about to introduce her to the world's happiest army. Birds. Picture this. It's Saturday morning. Sandra's patio looks like a magazine cover. White tablecloths, glass teapots, cucumber sandwiches, the whole suburban aristocrat fantasy. She's mid-speech about community standards, of course. Her guests sip tea like they're judging the world. And then, boom. Seed pod number 1 bursts. Then number 2. Then number 3. A glittering blizzard of sunflower seeds and millet rains straight down on Sandra's patio. Her pearls freeze mid-sip. Her friends scream like they're being attacked by bees. Sandra stands shocked, arms out, mouth open, like the universe just personally disrespected her. And then, the grand finale. From my yard, hidden by hedges, I power on my leaf blower. Whoosh! A glorious tsunami of seeds launches over the fence and smothers her patio in nature's confetti. Birds start landing, dozens, then more. Not attacking, just, well, feasting. Happily, loudly. Perching on her chairs, pecking her cushions, singing their victory songs. It was majestic. Sandra screamed like someone stole her crown. Her friends fled. One woman dove into a bush, another slipped on a cracker. Pure chaos, pure justice, pure art. By sunset, the neighborhood group chat had screenshots, videos, memes. One neighbor captioned a photo of Sandra covered in birdseed. Mother Nature chose violence. Another, HOA president becomes bird feeder Exhibit A. The board scheduled an emergency meeting, not to punish me, no, to deal with her. Turns out the video of her flipping my feeders earlier had already circulated too, and when witnesses confirmed she vandalized my property, game over. Sanitation Sandra was removed as HOA president, fined for harassment and property damage, and, poetic justice alert, ordered to clean the common gardens weekly for the next 60 days. And the birds? They followed her around for a week straight, like tiny feathery paparazzi. Every broom sweep, chirp. Every trash bag, flutter. She couldn't escape them. Meanwhile, the HOA issued an official apology and removed the pest regulation that targeted feeders. My bird sanctuary? Fully restored. Bigger, even. I added a bird bath out of spite. And every morning now, I sit on my porch, coffee in hand, listening to my birds serenade the sunrise. Peace restored, sanity restored, and one HOA tyrant humbled by nature itself. So sometimes, fighting back doesn't mean healing. It just means being smarter, calmer, and letting karma fly on feathered wings. So if you ever find yourself facing someone who decides your joy is their enemy, remember, peaceful people don't always start battles, but we finish them beautifully. And to Sandra, I hope the birds sing extra loud when you walk by.